You are my only surviving child, the heir to the throne of Masha. Your duty is here, in Mo. Forget your dreams of exploring the world. With spirits such as Dina's, victory even seems possible. Yet you will need companions, Adam. A company of my bravest warriors will go with you. We may be able to defeat Murkus Rex after all. I am proud of you, my son. You have your mother Jelana's fearless soul. Take care, Adam. The Tyrann are a deadly foe. If Eloy gave it to you, you should keep it. One day, you may find out where it came from. Why are you showing me a shell, son? Monk gave you his talisman. He has great affection for you, Adam. I have enough. Thank you. Stop waving that old tooth at me. I didn't know you enjoyed playing with trinkets, son. Oh, I'm not much of a musician, Adam. Why don't you play something? No, I gave up eating apples some years ago. Only you were able to see into that thing. Be careful, Adam. There's danger there. I wouldn't try to kill a Tyrann with that. An old bone knife. I wouldn't try to kill a Tyrann with it. What sort of joke is this? I send you out to fight the Tyrann and you bring me a nest. You found gold. Very pretty, my son. You found some earth, did you? And you put it in a little bag. You should take some rest, my boy. A fine symbol. You bring home strange treasures, Adam. Are you sure they'll help to defeat the enemy? An impressive stone. It catches the light most strangely. What a curious object. A souvenir of your travels? It is a stabbing weapon? Oh, gold won't pierce the Tyrann's hide, my son. I can't see what it is. Well, old friend, you astound me. For you of all people to expound such wild ideas. Building citadels, rallying the dinosaurs and men together. Foolish dreams. Murkus Rex, the Tyrann destroyer of men and dinosaurs. The Tyrann killed your mother and your sister Leonore when you were only a few months old. I realized then how foolish we were to dream of resistance. This fresco is called The Way of the Golden Sword. When you are older, you may discover why this is so. Your grandfather, the enslaver, tore down the citadels. All of them, save Mo, our home. And all because his thirst for power knew no bounds. The architect's dream was trampled in the dust. Your great-grandfather, the architect, was a mighty builder. It is hard to believe that he built citadels like this one across the world. How he accomplished such wonders, we will never know.
Adam, what are we going to do about the Tyrann? I have to save Mungo. Take me to the Castra, Adam. My grandfather Tau is dying and begs to speak with you. Let me take you to him. No one will see us. Let's go in. Poor grandfather Tau. I loved him deeply. I think we should go to Gra's cell. We're almost at the crypt. You should look at the frescoes. But you haven't examined all the frescoes. It's a pity you didn't examine the frescoes in Gra's cell. Now you know the architect's secret. He hoped you may even become the new architect and lead our races into the final combat against the Tyrann. What was done can be done again. This prism must serve some purpose. We can go back down if you wish. We should talk to your father. If we explain what we have discovered, he will surely let you leave the citadel, Adam. Humans and dinosaurs, working together as equals. With new citadels and a common purpose, we would surely be able to defeat Murkus Rex. If anyone can do it, it's Adam. Seeing Mungo again has made me very happy. We haven't seen any mosasaurus in this valley. There may be mosasaurus in this lake. We're bound to meet somebody. Where are the kobu hiding? We need a way to persuade the velociraptors to help us. You will be recognized as the new architect. We should visit Narim. I am ashamed. To think Narim's ancestor was Gra's trusted friend. I can't believe Mungo is dead. It doesn't seem possible. I'm sure Mungo is alive, Adam. A prisoner of Murcus Rex. I must find a way to save him before it's too late. I have to go back to Tamara. Don't worry about me, Adam. I don't think the Castra want to harm me. I'm not unhappy here. The Castra have made me their high priestess. Only he who has united the dinosaurs in all valleys deserves the root that opens the way to the Valley of Mists. Now you deserve the Root of Ages. But if you plan to eat it, then you must do so only at the White Arch. I am so sad to hear of your father's death, Adam. He was a fine man, who only did what he felt was best for his people. Adam, you will be known as the great savior of our world. You will be victorious. You must do what you think is right, Adam. Adam, the Tyrant, what are we going to do? He says the Tyrant in this valley fear the eye in the storm. He says the Tyrant in this valley flee before the Skyhammer. He says the Tyrant in this valley lose courage when they see the approach of the fire in the clouds. He says within and without terrifies the Tyrant of this valley. He says the Tyrant here are swept away by the eye of the cyclone. He says the river that winds shows no mercy to the Tyrant in this valley. The Brontosaurus wonder why you're here, Adam. These are Triceratops. They have a taste for birds' nests. Unfortunately for them, their necks are not long enough to reach the nests in the tree branches. The Triceratops welcome you, but they haven't offered to help us. The nest isn't enough. You must find a way to win them over. They will join the men and the Brontosaurus to turn the citadel into a fortress of great strength. They want gold, Adam. They are keen to fight. They are brave warriors. They were able to chase away the Tyrant. Without weapons, they can't chase the Tyrant away. The object of power you gave them had no effect on the Tyrant of this valley. The Velociraptors don't want it. The object of power you gave them had no effect on the Tyrant of this valley. The Velociraptors don't want it. The object of power you gave them had no effect on the Tyrant of this valley. The Velociraptors don't want it. The object of power you gave them had no effect on the Tyrant of this valley. The Velociraptors don't want it. The object of power you gave them had no effect on the Tyrant of this valley. The Velociraptors don't want it. The object of power you gave them had no effect on the Tyrant of this valley. The Velociraptors don't want it. They are truly tireless. Adam, the Tyrant, we must do something. You've already given them gold, Adam. They're going to hunt the Tyrant. They appreciate your gift, Adam, but I think they also want an object of power. They've already hunted the Tyrant and are willing to hunt them again. He says they'll try again to chase away the Tyrant, but they need an object of power. Without gold, the Velociraptors won't fight, Adam. The Velociraptor thanks you. With the eye in the storm, they will surely conquer the enemy. He says he has waited a long time to strike down his enemies with such an object of power. He says fire in the clouds will burn the Tyrant's courage to ashes. He promises you that within and without will freeze the blood of the enemy. The eye of the cyclone is the object of power he has always dreamed of, Adam. With the river that winds, the Velociraptors cannot lose the battle. He says he'll use the object of power, Adam, but he's not sure he knows how to use it properly. The Velociraptors are happy to exchange their object of power for another. The Velociraptors are happy to exchange their object of power for another. The Velociraptors are happy to exchange their object of power for another. The Velociraptors are happy to exchange their object of power for another. The Velociraptors are happy to exchange their object of power for another. The Velociraptors are happy to exchange their object of power for another. The Brontosaurus says you have offered poison. If you want their friendship, you'll have to find the right mushroom to offer. These Brontosaurus honor you as the fabled bringer of hope, Adam. The Triceratops honor you with the title of He Who Will Unite. Adam, haven't you forgotten to offer your friendship? They don't want to build so close to the Tyrant. There is already a citadel in the valley. They can't build a citadel by themselves. They will set to work, Adam. With the help of the Tamnians, a citadel will be built in this place. They can't build a citadel without help from the people of the valley. With the help of the people of the valley, they can build a citadel here. But to make a mighty fortress, they'll need help from the Triceratops. They don't seem to have fallen for your charm. He doesn't want it. Adam, the Tyrant, what are we going to do? There seems to be some kind of inscription. It's an interesting stone. I wonder what it's for. It reminds me of my grandfather Tao. Listen to his advice, Adam. Thank you, Adam. I feel less frightened now. But you'll have to face your terrors alone. I feel brave enough to go into the executioner's chamber now. Shall we go? The executioner said it belonged to one of your ancestors. One of the mummies in Monk's chamber. Keep it. We'll need it again. Grandfather Tao said this prism could open the first window. But I don't know what he meant by that. Grandfather Tao used to say the prism could see through a mystery that has troubled Monk for many years. The very first builders were rallied to the cause with that. It's an enchanting sound. I can see why the Brontosaurus like it so much. Thug, the guard, is very fond of apples, Adam. He has given you a gift of great value. I'm not fond of apples, Adam. You should keep it for the Mosasaurus. Grandfather once told me about that egg. He said the enslaver took it from the pterodactyls. The root will take you beyond death to where there is only truth. You were able to use the prism to see through the window, Adam. Maybe one day we'll discover the tablet's meaning. Shouldn't you keep it for the Brontosaurus? That mushroom is bad, Adam. Don't give it to the Brontosaurus. That's the proof. Like your ancestor, the architect, you are a builder of citadels. I really don't need a nest. You remember what that nest is for, don't you? You'll need it for the Triceratops. Gold is not easy to find, Adam. Don't waste it. It looks like the moon. I wonder why the Tamnian gave you a bag of earth. Do you think the sun means something? You have the golden sword, Adam. It's surely a great sign. The Eulalie will be happy to see it again. That mask means more objects of power for the Velociraptors, Adam. We seem to be moving closer to victory. That's another valley where the Tyrant will taste defeat. Ha! I almost feel sorry for the Tyrant. That's an object of great power, Adam. The Tyrant are bound to be terrified, Adam. Even I'm afraid. The Tyrant will flee for their lives. Death to the Tyrant! A fine instrument, Adam. Are you going to play it for the Tyrant? It's very pretty, Adam. What is it? Listen to old Morkong bellowing, Adam. Remember how frightened you were as a child? Look at that, Adam. It looks like gold. I didn't notice it the last time we were here. The Mosasaurus live in lakes. Sometimes, when you throw an apple into the water, you'll get one to come. Apples are a rare and precious delicacy for them. The Mosasaurus know many things about the Tyrant and their ways. Adam, you have come. My grandfather Tao is dying and begs to speak with you. Let me take you to him. No one will see us. Wait, you should speak with my grandfather. Grandfather Tao treasured that knife. It once belonged to Gra himself and bears his mark. No, wait! You should see my grandfather. His cave is north of here. I cannot follow you into that room. Its aura is so evil, steeped in pain and suffering. I have never felt it so strongly. I only wish I had the courage to go with you. So you've seen him. It's a shame he can't speak. He'd have much to tell you. Good day, Monk. You're looking well. I cannot enter this place. Even with the talisman, there are terrors inside, which I cannot face. The trumpet was grandfather's idea. Morkong made sounds like that. When he died, Tao replaced him with an iguana who blows the trumpet to frighten intruders away. It sounds like Moorkong is still alive. I have already seen that prism. Grandfather said it could be used to see beyond the surface of things. Wait, Adam. I want to show you the frescoes on the far wall. Wait, Adam. There are more frescoes to your right. I recognize that prism. Grandfather Tao told me it could be used to see beyond the surface of things. Now that you've learned the architect's secrets, I can give you his flute. You must use it to build citadels. Adam has found an interesting prism, monk. I remember my grandfather often spoke of it. Those are the remains of Moorkong, the tyrant general, captured by your father years before you were born, Adam. Yes, in those days, he fought the tyrant raiders. Adam, what are you both doing here? I saw Mungo's head, and he really is dead, after all. Oh, take me to the castra, Adam. I am ready. Eve must be saved, and without Mungo, I care nothing for what happens to me. Let's go back to Cantura. Take me to the castra, Adam. We're stuck in this valley. The pass we came through was destroyed during the battle, and there's no other way out. We can't leave without Eloy. These look like ancient paintings, Adam. One day, far in the future, the descendants of the people of Koto will see them and dream of their ancestors. These are the frescoes your father refused to look at. Look, one shows dinosaurs building a citadel for humans. They built many. The tyrant had good cause to fear us. The secret of Gra is here, Adam. He and your ancestor, the architect, realized that strength lay in combining our forces. Together, humans and dinosaurs could and did stand up to the might of the tyrant. The dinosaurs needed to eat while they built the citadels, so while they worked, the humans farmed the land and grew food for the builders. The building could not have been completed without humans and dinosaurs working together as equals. Once the citadel had been built, men were able to defend themselves and the dinosaurs against the invaders. Our races were strong, Adam. They had no fear of tyrant. They pushed the enemy back into the barren north, where they stayed for many years. Think of it. The tyrant were too afraid to attack. And what made it all possible was the unity of our races. That is the secret, Adam. That is the legacy of Gra and your great ancestor, the architect. So, now you know the history of the first builders. But then, the enslaver, your grandfather, destroyed everything they had achieved because he hated all dinosaurs, and most of the humans, too. The citadels were torn down. The trust between humans and dinosaurs was trampled in the dirt. And now, the tyrant are back. Your father is a good man, but he no longer believes they can be defeated. He's wrong, Adam. They can be. What a strange stone. You should make me a present of that. Are you trying to bite yourself? It doesn't seem to be working. What spellbinding music, Adam. Don't do it, Adam. We need you. You could make a handsome ring for your ear. That is an intriguing gift the Tamnian gave you. I think you'd make a fine ukulele warrior. But what would they say if they saw you wearing one of their masks? It would make a handsome ornament. For you and me, it is nothing more than a lightning bolt beaten from gold. For some tyrant, though, it is worse than death itself. It looks good on you. Can you see anything with it? Maybe in another life, you were a velociraptor, Adam. That object of power's for the velociraptors. A lovely toy.
The stone has power, but I don't know what it is. Where I am going, I have no need of talismans, young lord. I can't help you here. You must find the great father of all dinosaurs. See the man with no tongue. Give the talisman to Dina if she says she is afraid. The tooth will take you past the dead. Bones will crumble before the executioner's gift. Study the walls and learn what was and must be again. Leave the crystal that reveals
scholars will show you what lies beyond the tablet. Shamar is far to the north. Chong waits in the forest. Speak more to Chong. Mushroom and music for citadel builders. Speak to the Apatosaurus. Uluru lies to the north. The cave of the Ulele is northeast. A citadel for the Ulele. If the Tiran are near the citadel in Shamar, build another. Go north to Koto, Komala in the forest. Ulan has the answer. No velociraptor can resist the yellow metal that shines near the water. Speak again to Komala, a citadel standing in each valley. When the Tiran approach, the velociraptor's dreams are golden. North to Narim's cave. Narim knows the bone knife. It bears the sign of Gra. Look in the valley. Build. Give way to Talumi. Tantura. To the north, mushroom and music to Brontosaurus. Northwest to the Castra. Leave the cave. Leave the valley. My granddaughter is waiting. Look through the window with her. Cantura, the cave of the Castra. Build the cave of the Castra. Leave Cantura. Use velociraptors to get rid of the Tiran. You must get help from the Triceratops in all valleys. She who dwelt among the Castra will sing for the fortress builders. Home south of Mo are the embalmers. The horn of the dead is for the speechless. Marinda, the standing dead, wait at Mo. See the warrior queen of Shandovra. Speak with Shazia. One last rampart to build. Leave. Show your power to the liberator of souls. Find the finest musicians for the instruments of death. Follow Shazia. Golden blade strikes the enemy on the wall near the throne. Eloy's path is true. The sun, northwest of Koto. The moon, earth, Totomorcus's lair. You do not need me anymore. Your sister knows the way. Hold a window to the soul of the ancient father. Speak, and you will find. Think, and you will find. Seek, and you will find. You can find the way, Adam.
The Tiran! This has gone on long enough. Let me guide you, my lord. Otherwise you're bound to lose yourself in this maze of tunnels. I'm sure we should go straight ahead. I think we should turn around. First go straight ahead. After that we must turn right. We must turn right and then left. First go straight ahead. After that we must turn to the left. I'm sure we should go straight ahead, then turn right, and then left. There you are, my lord. It's me, Monk. Your father asked me to look for you. He would like to see you in the throne room. Your father has a visitor. You ought to get to the throne room. Ah, Prince Adam, I know you seek knowledge of the world outside the citadel, but do not judge your father too harshly. Your safety is his prime concern. It is a great pity that the science of building the citadels has been lost. For only with this knowledge can we stand up to the strength of the Tiran. But alas, your great ancestor's secret has been lost forever. Only here at Mo are we safe from Morcus Rex. If only the great secret could be rediscovered. Prince Adam, take this talisman. It is my coming-of-age gift to you. It will give you courage. I know you long to see the world.
You have your mother's driving ambition in your heart. But you must remember, our enemies are everywhere, and we lack the means to drive them back. Dina takes you to most unusual places, Lord Adam. May I see the prism? I don't understand, my lord. This object is as mysterious to me as the tablet standing there. Let's talk to your father. Until today, we had forgotten what it was to feel hope. Oh, I wish I could accompany you, but my place is at your father's side. I have every confidence in your abilities, Adam. Your father's body. Take the hunting horn. It is yours now. We must carry the body to the embalmers, Adam. I will guide you to them. The embalmers are to the south of Mo. But I am so old and frail, my lord. How could I help Marinda? Jabber is deeply moved by this opportunity to be of service. We must wait, my lord. That's all we can do. We should hurry back to Mo, my lord. Your father must be placed alongside his ancestors. My lord, your father must take his place in the room of the ancients. Now we can seek out the mysterious warrior queen. You appear to be having some difficulty finding your way, my lord. Should you give up the egg, my lord? What can you gain from such a sacrifice? And what of our war against the tyrann? Time passes swiftly, my lord. Murcus Rex laughs at us, while we deliver eggs to dinosaurs. How can these pterodactyls help us crush the tyrant? They neither fight nor build. Prudence, my lord. She has the golden sword of Mashar. Only the king may possess that. I was not trained in the art of citadel building. Building a citadel is hardly the great art some would have us believe. The tyrann are too strong. Shouldn't we surrender honorably? Don't forget that I am a man too. I can play in your group. Oh, let's go and serenade the tyrann. Do you think it's possible to fight so many enemies, my lord? Is it really necessary to find that root? I advise you not to eat that root, my lord. I had only one tablet, and I gave it to you. This is madness. We'll all die. We shall await your return, my lord. You must understand that even I cannot always advise you. I urge you to break the thing, my lord. This entire business is most tiring. There is an inscription, but I can't make it out. Most mysterious. My duties leave me little time for such childishness. Even the bravest of men sometimes know fear. One day, if you decide to leave the citadel, you may need it. I didn't intend for you to give it back, my lord. An old tooth. Very old. Whoever lost it most certainly has no further use for it. Another mystery. I wonder if it can be used to see what is hidden. Old Tao thought this prism could pierce a mystery that has preoccupied me, eh? Did he mean the tablet taken from Murkong, the tyrant general? My duties leave me little time for music-making, my lord. Maybe someone else would like to play for you. You are very kind, my lord, but that apple looks a little too hard for my old teeth. Oughtn't you to keep it for the Mosasaurus? A dinosaur egg? Is that all? I thought we'd find something interesting. Some mighty weapon to fight the tyrann. Even if the egg is a disappointment, we did find it in a most mysterious place. I think you should keep it. Don't throw your life away, my lord. Nobody returns from the dead. It's yours, my lord, but if I were you,
I'd be very wary of anything so mysterious. You spend your time picking mushrooms, do you? I once shared a bowl of poisoned mushrooms with your father. I haven't touched one since. That mushroom looks highly suspect to me. Do you really imagine a tyrann running away from that? Tree climbing now. You're no longer a child, my lord. It's time you took your responsibilities a bit more seriously. Happily, I am not a triceratops. How can they eat such a thing? Do you intend making jewelry? It seems such a waste to give it to velociraptors. Now there's a mystery. Do you intend growing vegetables in that bag? It's a most mysterious stone. Ah, yes, your father's hunting horn. Although he never left the citadel to hunt, the horn was precious to him. It was a gift from your mother, Jelana. One day your father allowed Jabber the executioner to blow in it. It was the greatest day in the poor fellow's entire life. Ah, the hunting horn. Jabber the executioner dreams of owning it. My lord, that is the symbol of your high office. Well, I only hope Ulan gives us something useful in exchange. Well, I suppose it must serve some purpose. I hope the Eulalie still have objects of power to offer. A sinister thing. Truly, the tyrann are beyond understanding. Why should this stone cause them to flee? I can only hope it doesn't work when you use it. Why should the tyrann flee at the sight of a skull? A mysterious object indeed. It looks deadly enough. Thank you, my lord. But we musicians must rest occasionally, you know. I will blow the trumpet. Let Thug have the bell. I suggest you beat the drum, my lord. If you prefer to beat the drum, I am willing to blow the trumpet. A wise choice, my lord. This bell is ridiculous. I shall play the trumpet. Very well, I shall have the trumpet, but I feel you ought to take a firm decision, my lord. You prefer the bell? Very well. I'll take the trumpet. I suggest I take the drum. Thug can ring the bell. You should blow the trumpet, my lord. Together we shall scare the tyrann into the sea. If you'd feel happier with the trumpet, I'm prepared to beat the drum. I believe you are right, my lord. This is undignified. I'll try the drum. You no longer want the drum. Very well. Take the trumpet. I can't imagine the tyrann dying from anything but laughter. I shall beat the drum. Let me try the bell. Thug can try his hand with the trumpet, and you should beat the drum, my lord. Together we shall strike chords of terror in the tyrann's heart. Well, if you feel you would do better with the trumpet, then I shall try the bell. I agree, my lord, this drum is childish. Let me try the bell. You're still not satisfied with the arrangement? I feel my prowess on the trumpet is altogether frightening. If I may suggest you come to a decision, my lord, the tyrann are an impatient audience. I have no use for it, my lord. Murcus Rex. I felt his thirst for killing. You have seen the enemy, my lord. Take the tablet. You brought it to life. Perhaps you can find some use for it. This curious tablet was taken from Murkung, the captured tyrann general, whose roaring keeps everyone awake. I have studied the tablet for many years, but it remains a mystery. We must wait, my lord. We can't leave now. No, the ceremony must be held before we leave. I will leave you to meditate before your father, my lord. The king is dead. Long live the magnificent. There. Not much of a ceremony, I know, but well, we have more pressing matters. Now your father's body will be carried to the embalmers. We will follow you there. By the gods! My lord, no!
You should not have eaten that root. You will die. I would gladly have taken your place. I have a few years left in this life. The king of Mashar is dying. Here are your ancestors, embalmed for eternity. And here they will all remain until the citadel crumbles to dust or is captured by Tyrann.
No, I phân chứ không như này mà phương however my finish how do no I don't know مفهوم جدا
I'd like to know what's inside it. My lord, there are Tyrann here. I'll follow you, my lord, but don't follow me. I'll ask someone else. Perhaps Thug knows. This is your citadel. These corridors all look the same to me. Triceratops have moved into the Valley of Shamar. A herd of velociraptors is moving through the Valley of Shamar. My lord, Tyrann are approaching the citadel at Shamar. We've won a battle. The velociraptors at Shamar forced the Tyrann to flee. The citadel at Shamar is lost. The Tyrann were too close, and the Brontosaurus fled. My lord, I bring bad news. The velociraptors were defeated at Shamar. A herd of Triceratops has arrived at Uluru. Ulan has seen velociraptors in Uluru. The citadel at Uluru is in danger. The Tyrann are approaching. The velociraptors have forced the Tyrann out of the valley of Uluru. The Ulele are in trouble, my lord. Their citadel has been lost. The Brontosaurus left at the Tyrann's approach. The velociraptors lost the battle at Uluru. The Triceratops have come to Koto. There's a herd of velociraptors in the valley of Koto. The Kobu need help. The Tyrann are advancing on the citadel at Koto. The Kobu are celebrating. The velociraptors routed the Tyrann at Koto. I have bad news, my lord. The Koto citadel has been destroyed. The velociraptors have been defeated at Koto. There are Triceratops at Tamara. Thug has told me about the new herd of velociraptors at Tamara. He says they're fast. The Tyrann threatened the Tamians at Tamara. Thug was right. The velociraptors at Tamara have defeated the Tyrann warband. The citadel at Tamara is no more. The Brontosaurus refused to build when the Tyrann were so near. The velociraptors were heavily defeated at Tamara. I saw Triceratops entering the valley at Kantura, my lord. A magnificent sight. There are velociraptors at Kantura. It's good to see humans rallying to our cause, my lord. The Castra are worried. The Tyrann are very close to their citadel. The velociraptors have won a victory at Kantura. We've suffered a reverse at Kantura. The citadel has been destroyed. The velociraptors have suffered a defeat at Kantura. Triceratops have been seen at Chandovra. A group of velociraptors is crossing the valley of Chandovra. My lord, the Tyrann are close to the citadel at Chandovra. The velociraptors were victorious at Chandovra. I'm very sorry, my lord. We've lost the citadel at Chandovra. The Tyrann's presence terrified the Brontosaurus. The velociraptors were beaten at Chandovra, my lord. The Tyrann were too strong for them. Shamar is threatened by the Tyrann, my lord. The situation at Uluru is not good. The Kobu are asking for help at Koto. The Tyrann pose a dangerous threat at Tamara. The Castra are having trouble with their citadel at Kantura. Building has come to a standstill. The Tyrann are threatening the Shorians at Chandovra. I may visit you in your room later. Dina is waiting for you outside the citadel. Take care, my lord. I see that you found Dina. You have a most comfortable room, Prince Adam. I've been telling the king of my travels. I can guide you to Shamar. It's north of the citadel. What will we do, lord? Your father was a fine man. It's a tragedy that he died before your final victory over the Tyrann. I hope the embalming ceremony was successful. What's wrong with Jabber? He looks unwell. I can take you to Chandovra, the Valley of the Warrior Queen. Let me take you to the White Arch. The egg must be returned. If you could give me the egg, my lord, I would be most humbly grateful. So this is the Cave of Tau, a great dinosaur. an inspiration to all of us. Victory will be yours, Lord Adam. The struggle continues, Lord. The tyrant will fall. Never lose heart, Lord Adam. Marcus Rex can be defeated. Every day brings us closer to the final victory. The cube will surely break the egg, my lord. It was given to me by a group of nomads from the east. Allow me to present it to you as a gift for your coming of age. Keep it. It may be useful. Magnificent! Is it a good luck charm? A talisman of some sort, isn't it? I hope it brings you luck. No, thank you. I don't need any teeth. I've seen that kind of crystal before. This flute wasn't made for a pterodactyl beak, my lord. I don't eat that. Thank you. This is a great gift to all pterodactyls. The route will take you to the place of the ancestors. This tablet is a mystery only you can solve. A mushroom. Delicious. That looks dangerous, my lord. A fine knife. Too small for pterodactyls. Gold is rare, and I have no use for it. A strange stone. A bag with earth inside. The sun. Fine workmanship. The golden sword of Mashar. You will be a truly great king, my lord. Do you think that might be one of the lost Ulele masks? It's a beautiful mask, but I fear I'd have to cut off my beak to wear it. Do you know which valley it's for? You'll make some velociraptor very happy. If that makes lightning, then I don't want to be there when the velociraptors use it. Which velociraptors are you going to give it to? Which valley is it for? Which valley are the velociraptors going to use it in? This just doesn't fit my beak, I'm afraid. I don't believe I can be part of a musical group, Lord Adam. My ear's not very musical, I'm afraid. It doesn't want to ring for me. No, thank you. Ah, Prince Adam, it's a great honor to meet you. Begging your pardon, my lords, I'm weary. May I take my leave? Perhaps I'll see you again before I leave Mo, Prince Adam. Forgive me for entering your room, Prince Adam. But I have a message which should not reach the king's ears. One thing more, Prince Adam. This is the Valley of Shamar, Prince Adam. And this is Mongo, a friend. With your permission, I will take my leave of you now. There's a valley to the northeast, my lord. It's a place of great strategic value. I suggest you build another citadel there. Please excuse me, my lord. I will fly off and learn what there's to be learned. The tyrant have broken ranks and fled, my lord. Victory is ours. I must go. My lord, it is time to move on. But we appear to be trapped in this valley. What? No work started yet on the citadel? What has been happening, my lord? And where are Dina and Eve? Climb onto my back, friends. I'll fly you to Tamara to find Dina. My lord, while you look for Dina, I'll seek out some of my pterodactyl brothers. Like me, they'll be able to carry our friends. Traveling will be much faster. I've found other pterodactyls to transport our friends. My lord, our citadels cannot progress. The brontosaurus cannot make them stronger. We must find a solution before we go further. My lord, I bring grave tidings. Your father has died peacefully in his sleep, but it's imperative that you now return to Mo, where Counselor Monk awaits you. Let us go north. I've heard there's a queen there who resists the tyrants. Grave news, my lord. Marcus Rex has unleashed his armies. Shandova has been invaded by the tyrant. This is a truly great day. We are free at last. The egg of destiny, our lost inheritance, the symbol of hope for all dinosaurs. It was surrendered to the enslaver in return for dinosaurs' lives. I must return the egg to its nest alone, my lord. I will not be gone long. Allow me to fly off to seek out news, my lord. I will return presently. We are at Contura, my lord. I will leave you now and learn how the other valleys are faring. I have news. It's good to see you again, my lord. Did I keep you waiting, my lord? Forgive me. Only the egg of destiny can reveal what the future holds for dinosaurs. As the one who returned the egg to us, King Adam, please accept the honor of breaking it now. I will read the sign. Show me where you want to go. Shouldn't you make up your mind, Lord Adam? Very well, we'll stay here. The Citadel of Mo will soon be there. Let's go to Shamar. Hold on, we'll be with Chong and the Shorians in no time at all. Uluru it is. Uluru it is. I'll be happy to see the Ulele again. It won't take us long to reach Koto. It won't take us long to reach Koto. It's always a pleasure to see Komala of the Kobu. Beautiful Tamara and Fug. Kantura, here we come. Kantura, here we come. Maybe you'll see Dina. Shandovra it is. Shandovra it is. Shazia's people are fine warriors. To the Lord of the Aquasaurus we go. It won't take long to get to the embalmers. Ah, The great white arch! Let's away! We'll spit in the eye of danger!
Lord Adam, these are Tyran. Let's find the others. I've seen enough of this cave. The survivors of Shamar, though they are few, are at the mercy of the Tyran. They huddle in fear with nowhere left to hide. You must persuade men and dinosaurs to build and defend a citadel. United, they can defy the enemy. We should look for a herd of Brontosaurus. The Brontosaurus are keen on mushrooms from the forest, my lord. For them, there is no more delicious food. I'm sure the Eulali live in this valley. Now you know the secret of building citadels. It is time you played the flute. It can't be easy for the Kobu to hide from the Tyran in this valley. We need to find a Apatosaurus to transport us. If we were to travel on foot, we would be far too slow. Now we can travel to the valley Eloy mentioned. Why don't we see what's happening at Shamar? Maybe we should ask Chong for news. I think we should go back to Uluru. Why not pay Ulan a visit? Maybe we should see how the Kobu are getting on. Yes, the Velociraptors are able to chase the Tyran, but I don't know how you may persuade them to fight for you. I've heard that the Eulali know the Velociraptors well. Why not ask them? I believe rivers sometimes have gold in them. The Velociraptors will be happy with that gold. Maybe we should tell Kamala the good news. I think you'll prove to be a worthy descendant of the architect, Lord Adam. The Eulali will be grateful to see that mask again. You haven't rallied all the Velociraptors yet. I think you have done as much here as you need to, my lord. It's time to move on. Let's pay Narim a visit. You must understand Narim, my lord. He has painful memories of your grandfather's reign. A beautiful place, isn't it? We're making progress, my lord. He tells us that the Tyran in this valley fear the eye in the storm. He tells us that the Tyran in this valley flee before the sky hammer. He tells us that the Tyran in this valley lose courage when they see the approach of the fire in the clouds. I don't really understand that. The Brontosaurus is curious to know why we have come. Here are Brontosaurus, my lord, the builders of citadels. These are Triceratops. With their skills, a modest citadel can become a mighty fortress. They are also very fond of birds' nests, but they cannot reach the finest nests high in the tree branches. The Triceratops accept you as a friend, Lord Adam, but they haven't offered to help the Brontosaurus. I don't know how to persuade them. These are the Velociraptors. They are savage warriors. Even the Tyran fear them. If only you could persuade them to fight for you. He says they'll fight the Tyran, but only if you give them the yellow treasure. The Velociraptors will mount a battle against the Tyrants and try to drive them from the valley. These Velociraptors are brave fighters, my lord. The Tyran fled before them. Without objects of power, the Velociraptors are helpless against the Tyran. The object of power you gave them has no effect on the Tyran of this valley. You can take it back. The object of power you gave them has no effect on the Tyran of this valley. They're giving it back. The object of power you gave them has no effect on the Tyran of this valley. They don't want it. The Tyran of this valley are not afraid of the object of power you gave these Velociraptors. You can take it back. They're giving back the object of power you gave them. It has no effect on the Tyran here. The object of power you gave them has no effect on the Tyran of this valley. They don't want it. These are Apatosaurus. They are tireless transporters. They can take you to the farthest corners of the world. They'll gladly transport us when a citadel has been built here in the valley. They're honored to transport the builder of citadels. They'll take us wherever you want to go. They are magnificent dinosaurs. No, Adam, the Triceratops are not takers of life, my lord. They eat only nests that have been abandoned. You already gave them a nest, my lord. Don't you remember? The Triceratops admire you, Lord Adam. They've already taken your gold. They'll fight the Tyran. The Velociraptors thank you for the gift of gold. They say they'll fight the Tyran, but they would appreciate objects of power to fight with. They have the hearts of true warriors. They're ready to fight again. They say they're ready to try chasing the Tyran again, but they have little hope of success without objects of power to fight with. The Velociraptors want gold before they fight. They seem to like the eye in the storm, my lord. I think they'll give the Tyran a deadly surprise. They recognize that object of power, my lord. I think they'll put it to good use. They say you have given them a glorious weapon. They long to hunt the Tyran with it. I'm not sure they'll know how to use that object of power, my lord, but they say they'll try it. They agree to exchange their object of power for the one you're offering. They hope it's even better. They agree to exchange their object of power for the one you're offering. They hope it's even better. They agree to exchange their object of power for the one you're offering. They hope it's even better. They agree to exchange their object of power for the one you're offering. They hope it's even better. They agree to exchange their object of power for the one you're offering. They hope it's even better. They agree to exchange their object of power for the one you're offering. They hope it's even better. Your gift is poisonous to the Brontosaurus. You did not find the right mushroom. My lord, take care not to offend those who would befriend you. Your gift is poisonous to them. The Brontosaurus prize mushrooms above all other food, but they will die if they eat this poisonous toadstool. Your gift is well received. The Brontosaurus scents in you the blood of the architect. These Brontosaurus welcome the bringer of hope. They'll build for the Eulalie if you give them the sign. These Brontosaurus thank you for your gift of friendship, my lord. They hail you as the bringer of hope, a legendary hero in their lore. It will be as you wish, my lord. This valley already has a citadel. They say they see no sign of friendship in you. Though they are willing, my lord, the Brontosaurus cannot build a citadel without the help of Chong and his people. With the help of Chong and his followers, the Brontosaurus will build a modest citadel in this place. To make a mightier fortress, they will need the skills of the Triceratops. But they cannot build a citadel without the help of Chong and his people. With the help of the Eulalie, they will build a citadel in this place. The Brontosaurus hear the sign and wish to help, but they cannot build a citadel without the help of the Kobu tribe. You should visit the Kobu. With the help of the Kobu, the Brontosaurus will build a citadel in this place. But to make the citadel into a truly mighty fortress, you must also seek the help of the Triceratops. Your music has no effect at all. He doesn't want it. My lord, these are Tyron. Ah, a living stone. It seeks the north, always the north, and it bears an inscription. It reads, EVE. What can this mean? Dina told me the shell is important to you. That's Gra's bone flute. He played it to rally the Brontosaurus. You have better uses for your apples, my lord. Why don't you throw it in a lake? Dina told me you saw into the tablet. There is great power there. That's for the Brontosaurus. A poison toadstool. If I were you, I wouldn't offer it. It carries the sign of Gra. You can win the hearts of a whole herd of velociraptors with that. Don't lose it. Now the Eulalie will be able to practice their ancient ceremonies. It will bring victory. Some Tyron have a blind fear of lightning. We ought to find out which valley the velociraptors can use that in. With the velociraptors fighting for you, the Tyron's days are numbered. We should find the velociraptors who can use this river that winds. Is there something special about that? The Mosasaurus know a lot about the Tyron. They live in lakes. Sometimes, when you throw an apple into the water, a Mosasaurus will come. Apples are a rare delicacy for them. My lord, this is Narim, lord of the Aquasaurus. My lord, I knew you'd come. The tyrant wanted you to believe I was dead. He thought your spirit would be broken by his tricks. We must wait for Eloy to get back before we can travel.
Why don't you break the egg? Use your cube. Adam! The Tyron!
Adam, the Tyron!
I don't know which direction we should take. I'm as lost as you are. Don't ask me. Where are we going? We could spend a lifetime in here.
If only I hadn't lost my waystone. We could be well away from here by now. Why are you looking at me like that?
There must be a herd of Brontosaurus somewhere in this valley. There must be humans in this valley. Do something, Adam. I'm worried about Dina, Adam. The Castor treated me well, but they're a very strange people. Aren't you supposed to offer them a nest? These Triceratops have already been rallied, Adam. Don't you recognize them? You're bringing hope to dinosaurs and to men. I want to be with you, to help you through this ordeal. Monk seems devoted to your family. I'm really sorry, Adam, but just thinking of the embalming frightens me. Jabber the executioner looks nervous. It's taking a long time, but I'd rather be here than with poor Jabber. Well, I'm glad that's all over. Who can this famous warrior queen be? Are we lost? It would be a noble gesture to give the egg to Eloy. We must find Shazia, Adam. I believe she truly is your sister. Your characters are very similar. Well, You're becoming quite an expert in citadel construction. If I were Morcus Rex, I'd be worried now. You still have one of the ukulele masks. Don't give up the struggle, Adam. I'll always be at your side. I don't know how the musical instrument should be used. I'm not afraid, Adam. Let's get that root. We have to go back to the White Arch. Oh, Adam, I thought I wouldn't be afraid, but I am. What if you die? The Castra have the tablet, Adam. We need a way to get it. Are we going to face the enemy? It is time, Adam. You must enter alone. Nice palace. You're a lot better to look at than Fug. We'll build a better world, Adam. I can't understand what he said. I didn't understand that. There must be humans in this valley. He said the eye of the storm will chase the tyrant from this valley. He said the sky hammer will drive the tyrant from this valley. He said the fire in the clouds will drive the tyrant from this valley. He said within and without will drive the tyrant from this valley. He said the eye of the cyclone will drive the tyrant from this valley. He said the river that winds will drive the tyrant from this valley. These are Brontosaurus. They are the builders of citadels. They say they don't know you. The nest isn't enough. To rally them, they need something else. La 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 la. La 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 la. Adam! It worked! My singing was the sign they've been waiting for. The sign of the architect. They say they'll help the Brontosaurus to build a fortress no army will tear down. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, yes! They say they'd be honored to change the keep into a fortress. They will join with men and Brontosaurus to turn the keep into a fortress of great strength. They're helping the Brontosaurus to turn the keep into a fortress of great strength. I believe they want gold, Adam. They seem willing to fight. They're in high spirits. They forced the tyrant to run. They say that without objects of power, they can't drive off the tyrant. Your object of power doesn't work against the tyrant of this valley. The Velociraptors are giving it back to you. Your object of power doesn't work against the tyrant of this valley. They want you to take it. They say the object of power you gave them has no effect on the tyrant here. The Velociraptors are giving it back to you. Your object of power has no effect on the tyrant of this valley. The Velociraptors say they don't want it. Your object of power doesn't frighten the tyrant of this valley. They want you to take it. Your object of power is no use against the tyrant of this valley. The Velociraptors don't want it. They are mighty dinosaurs. Adam, it worked! They're running away! It's not working, Adam. We better get out of here. Dino would have understood what that meant. I didn't. I don't think he liked it. First, we must find the humans, Adam. You already gave them gold, Adam. They're going to hunt the tyrant. They seem to appreciate your gift, but they'd rather be given objects of power. They say they've already hunted the tyrant, and they're ready to do it again. They say they'll try to hunt the tyrant, but they'd appreciate some objects of power. I don't think this is going to work without gold. I think he said it's exactly the object of power they need. He says he's impatient to use it. The Skyhammer is his favorite object of power. He says of all the objects of power he has used, the fire in the clouds is the one he prefers. He likes the object of power, Adam. He says the tyrant will tremble with horror. He thanks you for giving him his favorite object of power. If I understand what he says correctly, the river that winds is the object of power he's been waiting for. He doesn't seem to know that object of power very well, But he says they'll try it. He says they're willing to trade their object of power for yours. He says they're willing to trade their object of power for yours. He says they're willing to trade their object of power for yours. He says they're willing to trade their object of power for yours. He says they're willing to trade their object of power for yours. He says they're willing to trade their object of power for yours. The Brontosaurus do not accept poisonous mushrooms, Adam. That kind of mistake can be dangerous. The Brontosaurus says you have offered poison. If you want their friendship, you'll have to find the right mushroom. He thanks you and honors you with the title of He Who Will Be Remembered Eternally. These Brontosaurus see you as the fabled bringer of hope, Adam. If you give them a nest with eggs, they won't like it. You already gave this Triceratops a nest. La 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 la. La 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 la. Look! My song seems to be working. I think they're going to help the Brontosaurus. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, my singing has rallied them. They say they're ready to help with the building. Adam, haven't you forgotten to offer your friendship? There is already a citadel in the valley. They can't build a citadel by themselves. With the help of the humans of the valley, they can build a small citadel here. To make a fortress, they'll need help from the Triceratops. I get the feeling they're not even listening. I don't think he wants it. Perhaps you should put that away. It's time you broke the egg.
It's my waystone. Now we can cross the Sea of Peril. However did you come by it? It's my waystone. I lost it in battle months ago. However did you come by it? Thank you. It's a beautiful shell.
It's a beautiful shell. You're the citadel builder, Adam. You play it.
That's kind. Thank you. No, thank you. I'm not hungry at the moment.
Your apples are so sour, Adam. It's a dinosaur egg, Adam. I think you should give it back to the pterodactyls. I know Eloy wants it badly. I don't like anything about that root. But if you have to eat it, what a strange thing. Maybe, one day, you'll learn its secret. Keep it for the Brontosaurus.
Are you tired of me already? A nest. That's an interesting present, Adam.
Trying to get rid of your old nests, is that it? Don't forget the Triceratops.
For me, thank you.
I think the Velociraptors need it more than I do. I wonder what it's for.
That's a nice present Fug gave you. Don't waste it.
That's a nice present Fug gave you. Don't waste it. It's a pretty stone. I like the sound of the flute better. If I were you, I wouldn't show that to a velociraptor. Ulan will be happy to get it back. Dina gave us a useful present. I wonder which valley we're supposed to use that in. That's for Shandovra, I think. I don't seem to remember any Mosasaurus talking to me about that. That's for Shamar, if I remember correctly. What valley is that for? That one's for Uluru. Let's talk to the Mosasaurus. The Tyran of Tamara are terrified of that. Let's give it to the Velociraptors in Cantura. I don't know where that object of power is supposed to be used. Let's give it to the Velociraptor in Koto. Mirinda spoke the truth. That is music of great power. Mirinda told us only men must play together. This drum needs to be played with great strength. I could ring it, but remember what Mirinda told us. Only men must play together.
No, thank you.
Adam, these people must be the Castra. I thought they were a legend. How strange they look. They're said to be unlike other men. She's coming back. We have to wait for Eloy. We can't travel without him. Eloy's coming back. I felt sure you'd come back. The Great Father said the only missing tablet is the one Morcus Rex has. I'm sure he keeps it in his lair. The Great Father said there were 6 tablets. Well, we'd better find the 5th one before we attack Morcus Rex. Let's go to Dina, in the Castra cave. We have to wait for Eloy. It's empty. What are you doing? Break the egg! Oh, you play so beautifully, Adam. I wouldn't eat that if I were you. Dina said you have to eat it at the White Arch, remember? Well, I suppose now you can replace any teeth that fall out. Are you trying to scare me out of the valley? It's your sword, Adam. Long live the King of Mashar. You should wear it all the time. Please don't wear that necklace, Adam. Well, you don't look frightened. You'll make a lovely skeleton. Can you see me better now? That proves you're not a tyrant, Adam. Otherwise, you'd be running for your life. That's a fine noise. Shouldn't you hit it harder? I'm not too sure about that one, Adam. I like it.
Well, my brother, can it be that you are man enough to defeat Morcus Rex? That you're afraid of a simple egg? Tyron, let's attack, now! I'll guide you, Adam. I visited this labyrinth when I was a youngster. I remember it very well. Turn around, Adam. We can't walk through the wall. Turn right, Adam. Turn left, Adam. Go straight ahead, Adam. Turn around, Adam. This is not the way to go. Turn right. Turn left. Go straight ahead. Turn around. This is not the way to go. Show me how a citadel is built. Our mother, Jelana, would have been proud of her son. We'll never surrender. Together we can crush the tyrant. They must not be allowed to survive. We ought to return to Mo, Adam. There's something I want to show you. It concerns the golden sword. We must go to the fresco behind the throne. There's something there you'll want to see. When I was a little girl, and no one was looking, I liked to play with the golden sword. Its place was here, in the throne room. One day, I stood where you're standing now, and pretended to kill the tyrant. You try it, Adam. Stab Morcus Rex with the sword. You must find the root, Adam. It's time to go to the White Arch. May the spirit of Jelana walk with you, brother. Only one tablet remains to be found, and then we shall crush the tyrant forever. Do not hesitate, brother. So, brother, what next? You're wasting time, Adam. Break the egg with your cube. You listen to seashells. Do you intend slaying the tyrant with a flute? Our mother would often play that lullaby. Thank you. It is some time since I've tasted a ripe apple. Your apples are too sour, Adam. Give it to someone else. I won't eat that. Why do you carry that? Can you use it to fight Tyron? If that tablet can destroy our enemies, then learn to use it. Keep your mushrooms. I don't want them. Aren't they for the Brontosaurus? You cross the world to show me a nest. Aren't they meant for the Triceratops? How can you defeat the Tyron with that? Keep it for the Velociraptors, Adam. I don't want your stone. You may need it. I'm not interested in your little bag. What's the use of a little bag of dirt? I don't need your little stone. It's your birthright, Adam. You deserve to keep it. The Tyron aren't afraid of masks. We need better weapons than that. My people don't wear masks. First, build me a citadel. Then we'll attack the Tyron vermin. The Tyron will stand no chance. A fine object of power. You dig up the dead. You intend to stare the Tyron to death? To think such a little thing could hold such great power. You are the only male in the family. You play it. I cannot use your weapons, brother. May I try? I'm happy not to be a man. What do you want me to do with that? I thank you for the citadel, brother. And this is my gift to you. The golden sword of Mashar. Now you are truly king. You found the passage. But can you find your way through the labyrinth? And now you know the way of the golden sword. We have come to the lair of Morcus Rex. Only you may enter, brother. My heart and my blood walk with you. Where is your courage? Jelana is watching you. Adam is back. Victory! Wait, Adam. The Tyron left this tablet behind.
The Tyron. They'll kill us all. You will find Shazia in the northeast part of the valley. We will defend our fortress, but we cannot build it without the science of the Brontosaurus. I saw Brontosaurus in the valley. You must find them. I don't know how to persuade them. Mungo must know. Offer them the gift of friendship. I'd like to hear you play your flute. Building has started on the citadel. We need Triceratops to help us build. Without Triceratops to help us, we cannot improve the citadel. Our citadel will soon be a proud bastion. Our bastion will soon be a sturdy stronghold. The citadel is stronger It will soon be a strong keep. The citadel is almost a towering fortress. The fortress has been completed. Prince Adam, you must do something. The Brontosaurus are too frightened to build so close to the Tyrant. There are other Brontosaurus in the valley. Maybe they're far enough away from the Tyrant. Let's hope the Velociraptors come soon. The Velociraptors must be persuaded to hunt the Tyrant. I hope the Velociraptors will be able to chase them from our valley. We trust you, Adam of Mo. Give it to someone who knows how to use it. Will it scare the Tyrant? The Tyrant won't be afraid of that. No, thank you. Those apples are sour. The Shorians don't eat pterodactyl eggs. We'd sooner eat fruit. I wouldn't know how to use it. We appreciate your gift. Didn't you know this mushroom is poisonous? We have knives already, but they don't kill the Tyrant. You knew we made soup from them. A handsome gift. Thank you. We don't use gold. It's too soft. I don't know what you can do with it, but I think you should keep it. Earth! We have all we need. Maybe it matches the moonstone. May the sword of Mashar bring victory. An impressive mask. But we don't use them in our ceremonies. There is no joy in these bones. Only dread. With objects of power like that, the Velociraptors are sure of victory. The Tyrant will burn. An ancestor of yours? A magnificent eye. May it bring you the power to vanquish, Lord Adam. That's a magnificent trumpet, Adam. A pretty little drum. It's not very loud, is it? You are indeed generous. But I cannot accept your gifts. We have watched your progress, strangers. Shazia awaits your arrival. I will visit the valley with you, Lord Adam. Goodbye, Adam of Mo.
What do you plan to do about these Tyrant? Try to persuade the Velociraptors to help us. We have no gold. If that's what they want, you must get it for them. I saw Brontosaurus in the valley. We must find them. I don't know what you should offer them. You're the one who builds citadels. So let's waste no more time. Building has started on our citadel. Soon we'll have a fort. The Brontosaurus will soon ask for the Triceratops to help them. Building is stopped. The Brontosaurus can't turn the keep into a fortress without help from the Triceratops. Work continues on our citadel. Soon we'll have a bastion. Our citadel grows strong. It will soon become a stronghold. The stronghold will soon be a keep. Our citadel is almost finished. Work is starting to turn it into a fortress. The fortress is now completely built. The citadel slowly crumbling. The Brontosaurus can't build with the Tyrant so close. Talk to the Velociraptors. They must be persuaded to help. Now we'll wait for the Velociraptors to chase away the enemy. Everything is under control here. What do you intend to do about these Tyrant? That won't protect Kodo. You already showed me that stone. It can't help us. The Kobu don't need pebbles. The Kobu like shells. Your flute has power over the Brontosaurus. A pity you don't have another. I like apples. Thank you. The Kobu don't eat dinosaurs or their eggs. We don't eat roots. That thing is not for us. We can gather our own mushrooms. What we want is for the Velociraptors to chase the Tyrant from this valley. It's a fine mushroom. Thank you. That mushroom looks good, but it would make me very ill. A nest. What I want is for the Velociraptors to chase the enemy from our valley. The Kobu can't eat that. I don't want gold. I want the Velociraptors to chase the Tyrant from the valley. Give your gold to the Velociraptors. We need their help. We're not short of earth. A stone that looks like the sun. Your land has a good king. That mask does not belong to my people. That mask is for you. That mask doesn't belong to the Kobu. A frightening object of power. The Tyrant will scream in terror. We don't touch the dead. The Tyrant must be hounded from every valley. If we could strike the Tyrant with real bolts of lightning... We don't play that instrument. What do you expect me to do with that? The Velociraptors are with us? Then I'm confident of victory. I will visit the valley with you. Goodbye, Adam of Mo.
Tyron! Choose an object of power in exchange. When the first object has been used, we'll give you another. The first object of power has been used. You may take a second one. Come back when you have found one of our masks. The first object of power has been used. You may take a second one. Come back when you have found one of our masks. Choose an object of power in exchange. When the first object has been used, we'll give you another. The first object of power has been used. You may take a second one. Come Come back when you have found one of our masks. The first object of power has been used. You may take a second one. Come back when you have found one of our masks. This is our last object of power. May it serve to free the world of Tyrann. Come back when your object of power has been used. I am the keeper of my people's traditions. Return with one of our ancestral masks, and we'll help you. We know many things about the velociraptors. The keeper of our traditions can tell you more. You'll find him in his cave. Let us visit the Brontosaurus. They are peaceful dinosaurs, not fighters. It's time to get our citadel started, Prince Adam. Building has started on our citadel. Soon we will have a fort. The Brontosaurus will soon need the help of the Triceratops. Work has stopped on the citadel. It's a fine keep, but the Brontosaurus needs the help of the Triceratops to make it into a powerful fortress. Our fort will soon be a sturdy bastion. Our citadel grows strong. Work has started on the next stage. Soon we'll have a stronghold. Our stronghold will soon be a keep. Our citadel is almost finished. The Tyrann will never tear our fortress to the ground. The citadel is now completely built. Building has stopped. There will soon be no citadel if the Tyrann aren't stopped. The velociraptors will soon come to the valley. You must win over the velociraptors. Only they can chase the Tyrann from the valley. We must hope the velociraptors win their battle. Take the mask to the keeper of our traditions. He will know great joy. The mask of death. The Eulele will celebrate this day. The mask of bonding. The Eulele are forever in your debt. The mask of birth. You bring power and joy to our people. The Eulele don't need small stones, Adam of Mo. The Eulele have no need of shells. Your flute has no effect on me. Have you played it to the Tyrann? Those apples are too sour for my people. We don't need eggs. We don't use roots. We don't want that. That is food for Brontosaurus, not for the Eulele. That is for the Brontosaurus. The Eulele never eat mushrooms. Your knife is strangely carved. You should keep it. We don't want that, Prince Adam. We can't eat it or sleep in it. The velociraptors are in love with gold. Give it to them, and they'll fight at your command. I hope it will help you. We have quite enough earth. If only the Tyrann would leave us alone to farm it. That is too precious for you to give away. A handsome sword. But is it sharp enough to pierce a Tyrann hide? This object of power is called River That Winds. Death flows forever. Lord Adam, these bones will freeze the Tyrann's blood. This object of power is called the Eye in the Storm. The world waits, and truth is a flashing sun. Tyrann cannot face its piercing gaze. This object of power is the Sky Hammer. It strikes the Tyrann with fire. This object of power is called Within and Without. It whispers death to the Tyrann. This object of power is the Eye in the Cyclone. It sweeps the Tyrann before it like dust. This object of power is called Fire in the Clouds. It strikes the Tyrann's heart. Can you play? There's nothing I can do with that. This is the sacred place of the mighty Eulele. I will go with you into the valley, Adam of Mo. Until the next time, Adam of Mo.
How will you deal with these Tyrann? To earn the treasure which gives the gift of sight, you must first answer 3 questions. Here is the first. What is the sign of the life-giving master? Give me this sign. What is the sign of the shadow mistress? What is the sign of the infant-bearing mother of all? You have earned the treasure. Welcome, friend of Dina. You must give me an object. That is the law. Your woman has nothing to fear from us. She will go free when Dina is brought to us. We wish only to speak with her. If you want the deadly root, you must ask the High Priestess. We must seek out the Brontosaurus. Now, show me you are truly an ancestor of the architect. The first stage of our citadel is under construction. Without Triceratops, our citadel cannot improve. Eve knows how to sing for them. Our citadel will be a bastion very soon. Our citadel will soon be a stronghold. Work continues on our citadel. Soon we will have a keep. Our keep is quickly becoming a fortress. No tyrant can destroy. Our fortress is finished. The tyrant are too close. The brontosaurus are frightened. It's time the velociraptors came. You must talk to the velociraptors. Eve speaks their language. May the velociraptors be victorious. Dina is our priestess. What will you do to protect us from these tyrants? Good. Excellent. You have passed the test. No, we want Dina. The sound of the sea. Supreme wisdom. We Castra live for music, but we don't play the flute. We have no wish to eat your apples. Its place is not with the castra, the root of ages. Who dares eat it? With its sisters, it forms a perfect choir. We may not eat mushrooms. That is the way to speak to the Triceratops. Thank you. A stone of mystery. Be ready to part with that bag, the source of all light. You are king. The castra will sing to your glory. It is certainly a ceremonial mask. A necklace of death. You bear dark weapons, Lord Adam. This jewel glows with secret anger. The forked fire of heaven, that is your destiny and mine. The eye of a storm, how can the tyrant resist? Please don't play that here. Our ears are not accustomed to such noise. A charming thing. It's a pity you need it. I have no need of that. We are willing to offer you a great treasure. To receive it, you must return to our cavern. I will go with you in the valley. Perhaps our paths will cross again, Adam of Mo.
A volunteer must be found. Only he who holds the golden sword of Mashar will share our weapons. Go and learn how these weapons may strike fear into the heart of the enemy. Did you use our weapons well? You are a king indeed, Adam of Mo. Your victory approaches, King of Mashar. You have the sword. You are truly King of Mashar. Our weapons are yours. It's yours, Adam of Mo. May it bring you power. We don't desire your apples. The root kills. Use it wisely. It can bring you power. We have no need of mushrooms. Keep the nest. We accept your gift of gold. I have no use for it. The world in a tiny bag. We have no use for that, Adam of Mo. None may doubt your power. It's yours now. Use it as you will. That's not the mask of the embalmers. May it bring you power. Such purity. The stone almost seems alive. That object holds rare power. It is too late to embalm that skull, and the body is missing. Is it an eye? Impressive. The weapons must be played together. Only one combination of men may play them to sound the music of fear. I don't want that.
Not good! Tyrant! Thug not seen Dina. Thug seen dinosaurs. Brontosaurus. Citadel beacon. Citadel stop. Need Triceratops. Citadel grow. Start bastion. Citadel soon be stronghold. Citadel soon be keep. Citadel soon be mighty fortress. Citadel now fortress. Fug be satisfied now. Tyrant too near. Brontosaurus not build now. Where Velociraptor? Adam talk to Velociraptor.
Thug want Velociraptor chase away Tyran. Now Thug happy. Tyran not good. Stone not pretty. Thug not want pretty. Thug not play flute good. Thug like. Thug not hungry. Thug not so hungry. Thug not want. Yummy. Thug not eat right now. Pretty. Thug not like stones. Thug give bag earth. Thug not like stones with sun. Gold sword. Thug not like. Now Thug afraid. Not want. Pretty stone. Thug not like lightning. Who it is? Thug see I. Very nice. That not be flute. Good Thug. Thug not touch. Thug break in bits. Very, very nice. Thug happy. Give this. Thug go with Adam now. Adam leave now. Adam, Counselor Monk look for you. King want you in throne room. Thug can break apple. Tyrant. Oh, Thug lost. Thug not understand. Thug not like. Adam lost. Where Thug now? Adam not leave. King orders. Thug obey King. Thug come with Adam. King's orders. Oh! Thug find apple again. Happy now. Tamnian's not touched dead. Dina gone. Thug sad now. Adam safe. Thug here. Thug obey. Thug not understand dinosaur. Thug like egg. Good dinosaur happy now. Velociraptors like gold. Dinosaur not like mushroom. Not happy. Oh, dinosaur like mushroom. Happy now. No gift for Thug. King order. Thug not take. Nice shell. Thug not take. Thug break. Thug not hungry now. Oh, Thug never see such thing. Thug like drum. Boom, boom, boom. Thug give apple Adam. Root kill. Good. Adam knife. Where egg? Good egg. Adam take nest. Thug not want. Thug not like gold. Not nice. Adam stone. Nice bag. Thug like. Boom, boom. Adam king now. Thug obey. Oh, Thug afraid now. Thug afraid. Tyra not like. This Adam scholar when he little boy. Oh, it look at Thug. Oh, Thug not like lightning. Thug blow. Good. Thug blow now. Adam boom boom. Thug blow now. Adam ding ding. Thug boom boom. Ha ha. Happy now. Adam blow. Thug boom boom now. Thug boom boom. Adam ding ding. Happy now. Ding ding. Thug ding ding. Adam blow. Adam boom boom. Thug ding ding. Whoa, Thug not carry more. Not leave king orders. Thug come. Protect Adam. Oh, Thug happy now. Find apple. Where Eloy? Thug like drum. Boom, boom, boom. Good apple. Happy now. Good for Adam. Adam hungry now. Eat apple. That not apple. Nice, Adam.
And so Adam learned the great secret. He now knew what must be done. Men and dinosaurs had to learn to trust each other and work together to free the land from the tyranny of Marcus Rex. Adam, Dina, and Old Monk went to the throne room. As Gregor's trusted advisor, Monk did his best to persuade the king. And so it was that I guided Adam and his valiant band north towards the valley of Shamar. Adam had brought hope to the valley of Shamar, but his adventure was only just beginning. For what use was a single new citadel against the marauding hordes of Marcus Rex? And so Adam traveled eastwards in search of the valley of Koto to meet the Kobu people. And so we found the hidden pass that led to the valley of despair. And just as Nerem had warned, it was guarded by a large force of Tyran. Time for battle had come at last. The fighting was fierce, but we had the advantage of surprise, and that gave us the victory. But the price was high. Many of our friends lost their lives that day. Lord Tulumi took us to where the Tamnians had hidden their rafts, and so we were able to set sail. Adam told me about Dina, and about what had happened to Eve in the caves of the Castra. For the first time I saw that he was seriously troubled. With heavy heart, Adam crossed the burning Gaba sands to the fortress at Mo, where his father's body lay still and cold. So, with his companions by his side, Adam took his father's body across the desert of Rahasa to the cave of the embalmers. And so they waited as the embalmers performed their rituals. Terrified groans echoed through the cavernous chambers. Many hours passed until finally... Well, you can imagine the reaction of my fellow pterodactyls when I presented them with the egg of destiny. The joy of that moment still warms my heart. I was greeted as a great hero, but my friends were waiting. I hurried back to them as soon as I could. So we traveled northwards in search of the warrior queen. Adam told us what he'd seen and heard in the Valley of Mists. No other human had ever visited the land of the dead, nor spoken with the great father of the dinosaurs. Adam and his band, guided by his sister, Shazia the Proud, rode into the desolate northern reaches towards the lair of Marcus Rex. This day, the tyrant himself must be vanquished. The moment of truth had come. Adam the Magnificent, Lord of Mo, and King of Mashar, entered the caverns of magma in search of the final foe, the tyrant, Marcus Rex himself. And so my story is nearly done. Adam and his companions came with me to the White Arch, where preparations had been made for the great ceremony. Alas, my story ends here. Adam's magnificent quest came to a brutal end, and all because of his reckless disdain for danger. What he might have achieved if only he hadn't thrown away his life and those of his companions. Adam's story may well have had a happier ending if only he had listened to his sister's advice. Adam had made the fatal mistake of confronting the tyrant before he was ready. Yes, it was a difficult moment for all of us, dinosaurs and men. The egg contained nothing at all. The prophecy was clear. Painfully so. The future belongs not to our kind, but to man. One day in the far future, the children of Adam's children's children will stumble upon the trace of creatures long since gone, and will say, once upon a time, creatures called dinosaurs lived in the world. And so the very first citadel was built in the forest of Shamar. The Shorians could now defend their valley against the Tyran. And so the very first citadel was built in the mountains of Shamar. The Shorians could now defend their valley against the Tyran. In the plain of Uluru stood the first citadel of the Ulele. Now they could defend their valley against the Tyran. A new citadel was begun in the mountains of Koto. From its walls, the Kobu would defy the enemy. Tamara's first fort was built High in the mountains, the Tyrant would learn to fear Thug's Tamnians. The Castra tribe of Contura now had their citadel, a mighty fort set on the plains, ready to defy the enemy. Now Shandovra too had its first citadel, standing proudly in the forest of the valley. Shazia's people would no longer be forced to hide from the Tyrant's armies. The Brontosaurus built a new fort in the forest of Shamar. Chong's people would once again defy the enemy. The Brontosaurus built a new fort in the mountains of Shamar. Chong's people would once again defy the enemy.
I am old enough to remember the enslaver, human. I will help one of your kind only when I see he walks as did the architect, in the footsteps of Gra, the mark of Gra. Very well, human. I will tell you where to find a hidden pass into the Valley of Despair. But be warned, the Tyrant are there. I don't want your presence. Keep your little stone. I see finer shells than that every day. You may have a talent for music, but it doesn't interest me. I'm no tiny mosasaurus. Whatever it is, I'm not interested. The sea gives me enough to eat. Keep it. Your trinkets mean nothing to me. A stone shaped like the moon. Fascinating. A stone shaped like the sun. Remarkable. That doesn't interest me.
I have been waiting for this moment, Adam of Mo. No flesh will be so tender on my tongue. Plead for mercy, human. It will make the killing sweeter.
What foolishness is this? Do you realize that now you have eaten the root you may never return? You must wander amongst our dead for all eternity. I grant you safe passage back to the living, Adam of Mo. Go now. Bring peace to your world, young human. You have learned to gaze through the windows. Truly, Adam of Mo, you are worthy. There are 6 such windows, 3 pairs. Look into one, and you will see through the eyes of its twin. Your friend, Tao, has always valued friendship between our races. Listen to his counsel. Things from your world do not concern me.
Adam, my son, I asked old Monk to send you here. I fear this day of your coming of age will not be the joyous occasion we had planned. This is Eloi, and he brings grave news from the north. Eloi?
My lords, the city of Shamar has been attacked and destroyed by the Tyrant. The humans there have been slaughtered and taken for food. There are few survivors.
Shamar destroyed. It seems Murkus Rex and his Tyrann hordes will not rest until the whole world has been turned to blood and ashes. You see the dangers which lie outside our fortress, Adam. Its mighty walls are all that stand between us and destruction. You must remain within the citadel. This is my order. You are my only surviving child, the heir to the throne of Mashar. Your duty is here in the citadel of Mo, with your people. Never forget that your sister and your mother, my beloved Jelana, were murdered not more than 1 day's march from here. The same fate must not befall you.
The female Dina wishes urgently to speak with you outside. She has unlocked the gate to the side entrance, so you'll be able to slip out without being seen. It's my duty as a guest of your father to remind you of his wishes. I understand you're curious about the world outside. Perhaps you'll find this small stone of interest.
Ah, you have come, and in spite of your father's orders. I respect his feelings, but there are things that I must tell you while there is still time. As you know, the citadel of Mo was built during the reign of your great-grandfather, the architect. Now, he had a Saurian friend named Gra, who knew the mysterious secret of the citadel's construction. But when the enslaver, your grandfather, came to the throne, Gra was hunted down with the others.
The enslaver left him to die deep beneath the citadel in the crypts of Abandon.
You must go to the crypts. My granddaughter will go with you. She knows the way, and she understands those whom you may not.
It is true. I have the gift of understanding those who speak in strange tongues.
Gra is dead, but his secret lies with his remains in the crypts of Abandon. You have come of age, Adam. You must do what your father has never been willing to do. Before I depart this life, I want to give you this shell. It is an object of power. With it, you can call out to me in the Valley of Mists. If it is in my power to help you, I will. It is time. The ancestors beckon me. Farewell, my children.
Grandfather Tao will know peace amongst the ancestors. He deeply regretted that your father refused to listen to him. But by your coming here, at least he died contentedly, with hope for the future. I can explain what Jabba the Executioner says. When he was no more than a boy, his tongue was cut out by the enslaver to silence him. He saw and did terrible deeds. He feels great shame. He is giving you a gift on this day of your coming of age. He says he wants you to have this tooth. He says it is the tooth of a very important person. He hopes you will find a special use for it.
Dina, it's too long since I saw you last. I heard your grandfather was ill. I hope he is recovering.
Grandfather Tao's spirit has traveled to the Valley of Mists. Adam and I were with him when he died.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. We all respected him.
I suppose Tao was afraid that someone might discover the way into Gra's cell and destroy the secrets he left behind. I followed you here, Adam. You had to pass the test of courage alone, without your talisman. And so, I had to pretend to be afraid. But when he took Jelana as his queen, and your sister was born, he grew afraid for their safety. And since their deaths, he has lost all hope of victory. And Murcus Rex has grown bolder with the years. His hunting parties have become invasions.
May I see it? Mysteries have always fascinated me. Fascinating. You achieved what I could not in more than 30 years. You've discovered the secret of Mukong's tablet. It is a sort of window. You should keep it, Adam.
Monk, you must talk to the king. He will listen to you. He must be persuaded that Adam's destiny is to lead us to victory against Murcus Rex.
What? Well, you know the king's views. How can Prince Adam possibly hope to defeat the Tyran armies?
Men and dinosaurs must stand firm. Otherwise, what hope have we? We need a leader, and Prince Adam has proved himself worthy. Would you rather wait for Murcus Rex himself to come and tear down the walls of Mo?
But Prince Adam isn't ready. He's never faced the Tyran. He knows nothing of the world outside Mo.
And you think he'll learn by hiding inside this citadel? Will you teach him how to wage a war, Monk? No. He must learn for himself in the world outside. He won't be alone. There are many who long to fight for their freedom. The time is now.
You may be right, Dina. Maybe it is time we came out of hiding. The Tyran have spread too much destruction for too many years, and neither the king nor I have the spirit to face them in war. If these things are so, then Prince Adam must be allowed to follow his destiny. Very well. Let us talk to the king now. It is made of an unknown substance. Where can Mukong have found it, and what can be its purpose? Perhaps a special device is needed to unlock the secrets beneath its surface. Your Majesty, we are both men of peace, and we are old. But Prince Adam and Dina are young, facing a lifetime without hope. What gives us the right to condemn them and the rest of the world to extinction at the hands of Murcus Rex? It is surely better to die as free men than to live as slaves at the mercy of the tyrant.
Well, Monk, you surprise me. I never thought I'd hear you argue for war. But you argue forcefully, old friend. And your counsel is wise. Maybe I have closed my eyes for too long, knowing this day might come. Adam, my son, this news you all bring me has opened my eyes. Yes, you must take up this great challenge. If men are to survive, then you must be allowed to follow your destiny. If we are to be vanquished, then at least we will go down fighting.
He will succeed, my lord. When he has united humans and dinosaurs, there will be hope for us all. With new citadels and a common purpose, we are sure to defeat Murcus Rex.
Ah, young Dina. With spirits such as yours, success does indeed seem possible. Adam, you have my permission to wage this war. Go to Shamar, with my blessing. If there are any survivors of the Tyran attack, they will need your help. Thug, my sergeant-at-arms, will lead a company of my bravest warriors to go with you. See him as you leave.
I, too, will come, Prince Adam. I know the way to Shamar, and I would be honored to serve as your guide and messenger. I can fly on to scout the way ahead. A great day has dawned.
Ah, Prince Adam, we had forgotten what it was to feel hope until this day. I almost wish I could travel with you, but my place is here at your father's side.
Prince Adam of Mo, greetings.
This is Mungo, Adam. He and I are mated.
Dina has told me of your quest. I will join you, Prince Adam, if you wish it. I have waited patiently for the chance to oppose Murcus Rex.
Mungo has traveled much, and knows the ways of dinosaurs and humans.
So, you are Prince Adam of Mo. My friend Mungo has spoken much of you.
My lord, this is Chong. His people are the Shorians. They have suffered terribly at the hands of Morcus Rex.
The tyrant are merciless. In their last attack, half our people were slaughtered. We must avenge their deaths. Mungo believes we can have faith in you. If my people must unite with the dinosaurs to survive, then let it be so.
We must find a Patasaurus to transport us. On foot, we will never reach that valley.
Prince Adam, you have rekindled our hopes in the Valley of Shamar. Take this gem as a token of our thanks, please. It is a moonstone. It may serve you well one day. Our citadel will draw other races of dinosaurs to the valley. You will see.
My lord, this is Ulan, chief of the Eulali, also known as Arrow Maker.
Welcome to you, Mungo, friend to all men. And welcome to you, Adam of Mo. News of your accomplishments has reached us from the west.
All have heard of Adam, also known as Citadel Builder.
The Eulali need one of your mighty citadels. With it, we could halt the advance of the Tyrant in these parts. We would be strong allies to you. You have given us a citadel. Accept this gift from my people. With citadels only here and in Shamar, the world is still not safe, Lord Adam.
Ulan of the Eulali is right, my lord. We must strengthen the northern border. Otherwise, the tyrant can invade easily.
There is a valley some distance to the east. Many of its inhabitants have been killed by the tyrant. They would welcome your help.
Who are these people, Ulan?
They are the Kobu people.
Welcome. Welcome to the Valley of Kodo. I am Kamala, chief of the Kobu tribe.
These people look like brave warriors, Adam.
Beware these regions, strangers. The Tyrant are never far away. We fight them, but many of our warriors have died.
Can it be that word of your accomplishments has not yet reached this valley, Adam?
Adam? You are Prince Adam of Mo? He who holds the secrets of the citadels? Here in Kodo, we need more than a citadel. The Tyrant are so ferocious that we can't hold them back without the help of the Velociraptors.
The Velociraptors interest you, Adam of Mo? The Eulali know them well. They are courageous dinosaurs and not afraid of battle, but they must be won over. The Velociraptors love nothing better than gold. Give them gold, and they will gladly risk their lives against the Tyrant. The Velociraptors know the enemy's sleeping fears, and can use our objects of power to awaken them. Persuade the Velociraptors to fight for you. These weapons will bring victory. This is the eye in the storm. Give it to the right herd of Velociraptors, and they will hunt the Tyrant without mercy.
This is a fine gift, my lord. With knowledge of this object of power, our troops will be powerful in battle.
My people have knowledge of many deadly objects of power. We will share our secrets with you, if you will prove your friendship. Find the 3 masks of our ancestors, and bring them to us. We will give you, in return, more objects of power.
I had heard of the theft of the Eulali ancestral masks, but no one knows of their whereabouts.
It was your own ancestor, the enslaver, who took them from us. They are the masks of birth, bonding, and death. The recovery of any of them would be cause for great rejoicing amongst our people.
We thank you for our citadel. This gift is for you. I found it myself, in a cave in the northwest of our valley.
I have had word of a place to the southeast of Koto, my lord. It is known as the Valley of Despair. It is a place where many thousands of humans are held captive by Morcus Rex. We should travel there next.
I've flown over that valley, Mungo, but it's surrounded by high mountains. I searched for a pass into the valley but could not find one. I don't know how you may reach these people, my lord.
But if they arrived in the valley, there must be a way in. We cannot leave these people to the mercy of the Tyrant.
I have heard of a way in, but only by sea. We would need the help of the Aquasaurus to take us there.
Then let's pay their chief a visit.
The Aquasaurus have no great love of humans, not since the enslaver left Gra to rot in a cell. Their leader is called Narim. We must go to his cave. My lord, you will need to persuade him that Gra's work lives on through you.
Word has reached me, human. I hear of dinosaurs and humans uniting in a common cause.
You see? News of your mission spreads before you like torchlight in the darkness, Adam. All peace-loving dinosaurs rally to your cause.
Yeah, many maybe, but not the Aquasaurus. Why should we risk the tyrant's wrath merely for a human's vain ambitions?
I am ashamed, Narim, to think that your own ancestor was Gra's trusted friend.
Indeed, Gra's name is honored amongst the Aquasaurus, but I have seen no sign of him here today. Why should the Aquasaurus court destruction?
Adam, Mungo cannot be found. I fear he has been killed in the battle. What are we to do?
Many lives have been lost in this terrible battle. If Mungo is among the dead, then there's nothing we can do except honor his memory.
But I did not feel his death, Adam. He is alive. I know it.
A heartfelt welcome to you, Adam of Mo. I am Tulumi, leader of the Tamnians. Thanks to you and your followers, the Valley of Despair has been freed.
The Valley of Despair. Such a mournful name. Has it no other?
In days gone by, this place was called Tamara. We must let it be so again. The Valley of Tamara. And this is Fug, my trusted battle sergeant. He wishes to honor you personally.
You fight good. Now Tamnians free. Tyrant belly rumble. But he go hungry. Tamnians need citadel. So Tyrant stay hungry.
My mother Tamnian, I Thug. Like apples.
I Fug. Triceratops. Fug need fast.
Fug has been told that Triceratops can turn a citadel into a great fortress. He's impatient to see a herd of them.
We know how to rally the velociraptors, but not the Triceratops. Even Mungo. Mungo, where can he be?
When we were prisoners, we set to work building rafts. Our plan was to sail south to the sacred lands and settle in the valley of Cantura. But we could not build enough rafts to carry all our people.
But Lord Tulumi, with a fine citadel to shelter you, would you not prefer to remain and defend your valley? If so, perhaps we could use the rafts you have built.
Yes. You could escape on our rafts, but there is another problem. You would have to cross the Sea of Peril. All those who set sail on it lose their direction and never reach land.
The sea is our only hope of escape, my lord. The hidden pass by land has been destroyed.
If only I still had my waystone. With it, I could sail with you and guide you across the Sea of Peril. The Tamnians had the citadel to defend them, but I lost the stone months ago in battle.
I found it, Lord Tulumi, and offered it to Adam. Now it has found its way back to you.
You're right, Dina. I'll leave with you. With my waystone, we can cross the Sea of Peril. At last I am free to remove my mask.
Oh, he's a woman.
Forgive the deception, Prince Adam. My real name is Eve. The Tamnians are a traditional tribe who would never have served under a woman. Only with this disguise could I lead them. They would have been astonished to know the truth.
Oh!
See what I mean? I have truly left the Valley of Despair at last. When I think of the horrors I have seen there, the tyrant would come and pick out women and children especially for their feasts.
You were lucky not to have been chosen.
It was only my mask that protected me. My plan was to use the waystone to help us escape from the valley before everyone was butchered. If you hadn't brought it back to me, we'd all still be there.
Mungo said the stone was engraved with your name. Ah, my beloved Mungo. I am sure he is still alive, Adam. Perhaps he is a prisoner of Morcus Rex. I must return to Tamara to save him before it's too late.
If you decide to make this journey, you must take this waystone to cross the Sea of Peril. Take it, Dina. It is yours.
Thank you, Eve. I'll find Mungo and bring him here. If you have gone, we will follow you. Farewell.
Greetings, Adam of Mo. I am Kabuka, leader of the Castra, and we claim your woman friend, she must come with us.
I have no intention of going with you.
Eve, not go!
Leave me alone! Let me go! Adam, do something!
Stop. Do nothing rash, Adam of Mo. We will not hesitate to use violence if we must. The woman stays with us.
Eve, not stay. Thug, fight now.
Wait, listen to what I have to say. Then you will decide. You have a companion in the valley of Kantura. Her name is Dina. You must deliver her to us. When you do this, your woman will be returned unharmed.
Castra took Eve. Want Dina. No Castra, no Citadel in Kantura. You come, Dina.
But I told Prince Adam, I must find out what happened to Mungo. Without him, my life has no meaning.
Ah, greetings, noble Dina. You have come. You need fear nothing from us.
I don't fear you, Castra. You will release Eve now.
Noble Dina, it was our intention. She is unharmed. Indeed, she...
It's true. I wasn't harmed. But you shouldn't have come, Dina.
And it is my hope she will stay, Adam of Mo. I have heard also of your travels and the fine citadels you leave behind as you pass. Build for us a fortress at Kantura. My people tire of living in caves. Build us a citadel, and we will be allies.
What? They take hostages. They ask for living ransoms. Now they demand a citadel. Why should we trust them?
The woman is wise in the ways of men. I, Kabuka, chief of the Castra, will be your hostage to ensure no harm comes to the noble Dina.
Oh, Adam, I wanted to see you before you left. You must not fear for me here. The Castra have asked me to be their high priestess. They will treat me well.
Our traditions require that our high priestess be a Paraphosaurus, like Dina. In our own way, we have always believed in the harmony of dinosaurs and humans. You may find our methods distasteful, but we do what we must to preserve our tradition.
Before you leave, I want you to have this. I think the enslaver left it here, after stealing it from the Ulele.
Now you know Dina is happy to remain with us. You have no further need of me as hostage. I will remain with my people. Now the Magus has a test for you.
Elo is right, Adam. The Castra taught me a strange kind of song which your ancestors sang for them. They told me he used it to rally the Triceratops. The Castra taught me something else, to understand the dinosaur languages. I'm not as fluent as Dina, but it should be enough.
I suggest we get back to the valleys and rally the Triceratops.
I am Marinda. You come with a soul that is caged. We embalmers will free the spirit of King Gregor. One amongst you must accompany the spirit of the dead on his journey. Who will volunteer for this task?
What are you saying? One of us must die with him?
No, one of you must participate in the ceremony of freeing the heart from its mortal cage.
Well, if I may make a suggestion, my lord, it would seem fitting for you to help in the solemn task of embalming your father.
You cannot, Adam of Mo. You are of the same blood. Your presence could hinder the soul's voyage from this world. Another amongst you must wield the blade of transcendence.
Please, Adam, don't ask me to do it. Anything else, but not that.
I would gladly accept the honor of helping your father's soul to quit this world, my lord. Alas, I am too old. You know how badly my hands tremble. I would be certain to fail.
Tamnian's not touch dead.
Without someone to accompany your father's soul, the ceremony cannot be completed. Return here when you have found one who is willing.
Yes. Jabber recognizes the hunting horn, my lord. Your father promised to make him a gift of it.
And
He seems to want it badly.
How can you understand what he says, monk?
Years of experience, Eve, patience, and understanding. The poor fellow had few besides me who would befriend him. He is overwhelmed by your generosity. He says he would gladly help your father's heart escape its mortal cage to repay your kindness. You are indeed a loyal servant and friend, Jabber. Thanks to you, the king will find eternal peace.
Have you brought one who is willing to wield the blade of transcendence?
We have, Marinda. Jabber the executioner will be grateful for the opportunity. In his time he has seen much suffering and death. He is not afraid. He is eager to begin.
Is this true, executioner?
Yes, he is eager to test the blade of transcendence. A true professional, it seems.
Jabber seems frightened to me, Adam.
Frightened? Nonsense. He's just a little nervous.
Then we will leave you and perform the sacred rites. It is done. You may take your father's body and lay it to rest. This is also for you. Many years ago, your ancestor, the enslaver, made us a gift of it. Now I return it to your family.
He is unharmed, my lord, but he has witnessed things that few men have seen and heard.
There are some mysteries I prefer not to uncover. Let's return to Mo, Adam.
Before we leave, you should know that the embalmers have mastered many strange arts. Perhaps their knowledge may be of use to us.
Your counselor speaks the truth. We have perfected certain weapons which men may use against the tyrant. We shared these powers with the architect, and we are also willing to share them with you, but only when you become king of your people.
But you have just embalmed his father, and Adam is the heir. He is our king.
The rightful king of Mashar is truly known only by a golden sword of great age and beauty. I do not see it.
The golden sword, yes. Come, we must now lay your father's body to rest in the crypt of the ancients. The ceremony must be done in the room of the ancients. I wish I could present you with the golden sword of Mashar, the symbol of your office. But alas, it was lost some years ago.
May your reign be long and prosperous, Lord Adam.
The ceremony can wait until after our victory, Adam. It is you we follow, not a crown.
Adam King. Thug happy.
No, I can't. No.
Jabber, you don't seem too happy. Are you unwell?
He said no.
You are mistaken, monk. I think he said yes. He is indeed unwell.
Nonsense, Eloy. He never felt better in his life.
Adam, the poor man needs rest. He must stay here at Mo.
You see, he did say yes. I don't think you understand what he says clearly, monk.
I am an old man, Eloy. I can make mistakes, you know, and he wasn't speaking very clearly. Poor fellow.
I wonder if you can understand anything he says, monk. I can't help feeling you played a trick on the poor executioner.
Look like Shurian.
Be wary, my lord. These people have been watching us. There may be a trap.
Your mission is to unite all races. Adam, you must see this Shazia, whoever she may be.
Shazia the Proud is our queen. You must follow me to her.
I am Shazia. If you come to fight the tyrant filth, you are welcome.
My lord, it is as I feared, a trap. Look, the woman wears the necklace of...
The necklace of Olos Aka. It is mine by right of birth.
My mother placed it round my neck as she lay dying from wounds in the field of battle.
If that were so, then this queen would be the daughter of Jelana, wife of
Gregor the Valiant. My mother called him the quivering worm of Mo.
She lies, my lord. Lady Jelana and her daughter Leonor were killed by the Tyrann. You were but a babe in arms at the time. You would have no memory of those events.
What? You are Adam? Adam of Mo? Son of Gregor the Worm? Then you are my brother.
Dead? Alive? Will someone explain? And why is Queen Shazia with the Shorians?
When the tyrant Morcus Rex came to Mashar, Gregor, my father, the worm, had no stomach for battle. One night, my mother took me in her arms and left. At the place called Shamar, we invited the people to join us. Most were wary of our ambitions, but not all. Some joined our cause. We traveled to this place and began to spill the tyrant's blood.
This cannot be, my lord. Your mother and sister are dead. Your father found their bodies and buried them himself, and his daughter's name was Leonor, not Shazia.
I took another name. In the ancient languages of the Chorians, Shazia means great queen. Look at this, my brother, and doubt me no more.
Can this be? It is the golden sword of Mashar. I never thought I'd see it again.
Yes, it is the golden sword. My mother took it with her because the worm of Mo didn't deserve to have it. She gave it to me, and I shall never part with it. You seek the lair of Morcus Rex, brother. Do you plan to crawl there on your belly and beg for mercy?
Shazia the Proud is worthy of her name, Adam, but she does not know of the citadels you have built, or of your successes in uniting men and dinosaurs.
So, you have the science of our ancestor, the architect, brother? Perhaps the worm fathered a dragon after all. Then build a citadel for my people, so we may stand strong against the tyrant. If you do, I will tell you the way to the lair of Morcus Rex. We have twice tried to storm it, but were driven back. And I will also present you with the golden sword. The enemy must be stopped, brother. We'll fight them ourselves.
The Tyrann are too strong, my lord. We have no weapons. Oh, if the Velociraptors can't beat them, I fear we stand little chance. You see, my lord, it's as I told you.
We have weapons strong enough to terrify the Tyrann, but we will share them only with he who bears the golden sword.
It's lucky I kept it, brother.
These weapons will strike dread in the souls of your enemies. First, the rolling thunder. Second, the chant of bells. Third, the angry gods. The weapons must be played together. Only one combination of men may play them to sound the music of fear.
I'm proud to call you brother.
Your name will be remembered by men throughout eternity.
That's all very well, but there won't be any men to remember you, my lord, if Morcus Rex is not stopped, and we have not defeated him yet.
Brother, it is time you learned of the path of the golden sword. We should return to Mo.
We dinosaurs believe the egg contains our future. To reveal its secret, the egg must be broken in the sanctuary of the pterodactyls, the White Arch. It was my ancestor who took it from there and gave it to the enslaver long ago.
He gave the egg of destiny to the enslaver. Why?
To save the White Arch of the pterodactyls. The enslaver had threatened our race with extinction. Their lives were bought with the future of the world.
Your ancestor made a difficult decision, friend Eloy, and he paid dearly. Now we must consider the best way to use the egg.
It was a terrible sacrifice. He and his children down to the 8th generation were banished. That is why I travel the world. I have no home.
It would be a noble gesture to return the egg to Eloi. It belongs to his people.
But should you give up the egg, my lord? The gesture would be noble, but would it help you win the war against the tyrant?
Must you always give such sour counsel, monk?
Sour counsel, Eve? Is caution so distasteful? Should the advice of hotheads never be challenged? Must I grin at all times?
You lack generosity, monk, and you were cruel to Jabber the executioner. Eloi is our friend and ally. Why should he not have the egg?
Eloi is indeed our friend, but my duty is to consider the greater good.
My lord, you have restored the honor of my family, and to me you have given the home I have never seen. No words can express the joy in my heart at this moment.
I trust you will not regret such generosity, my lord. The caution your father exhibited is sometimes the best policy, you know.
The egg must go to the White Arch, my lord. You returned it to me. We must go together to the city of the pterodactyls. The name of Eloi is once more honored, and the egg of destiny has been returned. When the moment comes, the egg will be hatched.
I beg you, my lord, it is time to consider more pressing matters.
My lord, wait. The pterodactyls of the White Arch wish to offer you this gift as a token of their gratitude. I've learned something which may help. You are already aware of the importance of the square tablets. Their secrets are known by the spirits of our ancestors who dwell in the Valley of Mists.
I have heard of the Valley of Mists, Adam. It is a place where dinosaurs go after death. There they remain in peace throughout eternity.
But it is said that none who enter the valley may return to the living. It is a place for dinosaurs. No human may set foot there.
You speak wisely, monk. But there is a way for humans to enter the valley. They must eat the deadly root of ages. To speak with the Great Father, my lord, you must go beyond death.
Where can we find the root, Eloi?
The castra are said to have the last of it.
I will tell you what I know of these tablets. There are 6 such windows. For that is what they are. 3 pairs. Look into one, and you will see through the eyes of its twin. During the old order, when the tablets were united, they were said to hold power beyond imagination. But this power could be turned to good or evil. Some dinosaurs received from them the gift of speaking with humans, and it is said that he who holds all 6 sees through all illusions. When Morcus Rex began his reign of destruction, the 6 tablets were separated and scattered throughout the land, lest the tyrant warlord unite them to his own end. It seems the time approaches when all 6 must again come together. The tyrant must not be allowed to control such power. You have 5 of the tablets. The tyrant has the 6th. You have only 4 of the tablets. The tyrant has the 6th. But do not enter his lair without having first found the 5th.
The time has come, brother. The vermin must die. I'll guide you to the tyrant's lair.
I agree with Eve. You must find the 5th tablet.
Act quickly, Adam. I've waited too long. It's time to avenge our mother's death. The time has come, Adam. The vermin must die. I'll guide you to the tyrant's lair.
Adam, be careful. Come back to me.
The time for caution is past. The tyrant must be destroyed.
What? The cube? No! You have no right! It was meant for me! Human! I've watched your progress with amusement. And now you are here. You think you were fulfilling your destiny? Well, you are. I am your destiny, and my belly is your destination.
You shattered his illusion, all his mad illusions. Within the mighty tyrant cowered a tiny, frightened creature. I'm impatient to see our friends again. Shall we go?
Oh, Adam, you're safe.
Mungo! How can this be? Dina must be told.
Adam the Magnificent! Oh, your father would be proud this day.
Where is Dina? She's not harmed.
She lives among the Castra, Mungo. We thought you were dead, my friend. Adam and Dina saw your severed head.
A trick, Eloy. Marcus Rex was a master of lies. He himself was the biggest lie of all.
So it is true. Marcus Rex is no more. Adam of Mo, truly, you are the Magnificent.
Thug fight now?
No, friend Thug, the fighting is over.
Thug go Mo now?
Yes, Thug. Now we can all go home.
My friends, the time has come to learn the destiny of my race. Of all the races of dinosaurs, the egg must be broken. You are all invited to the ceremony.
Forgive me, Eloy. I have felt Dina calling me. I must go to her now. Farewell, friends.
Empty?
The egg's empty, Eloy. There's nothing in it. Look.
You're right, Eve. The egg is empty.
But how is it possible? We found the wrong egg. The real one must be hidden somewhere.
No, this is the egg. Somehow I'm not surprised. It means the future is not with dinosaurs, but with men. Our kind is old and tired. Yours is a young race, my lord, full of energy. Together we freed our races from tyranny. But it is your kind alone who will build the world to come.